Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about the tag types in PDF for accessibility. Why tags matters. Tags give structure to your PDF. Also, screen reader use the tag to navigate. For example, if the person wants to jump to the heading tag, so they can press H1 on the keyboard and they can jump to navigate to that PDF. If there is no tag, that PDF look like a long block of text. So the PDF will read from start to end required by law. For example, ADA, American with Disability Act, and Section 508. The most important tag is a document tag. Whenever we open a PDF and there is a first tag, always should be a document tag. So which is a root tag for the tag tree, and it's defined entire document structure. And all these tags lives under the document tags. And the important thing the document tags do, whenever there is any document open in a browser, it tells the browser, hey, this is a document. So that's a very important responsibility of the document tag. Next important tag is a heading tags. There are heading tags, so we call H1 to H6. So every document should have H1 to H6 heading tags. There shouldn't be more than H6 heading tags. So H1 is always going to be your main title. So if there is a document, there should be a H1 tag, and that H1 tag should always be assigned to a main title. Then it's going to be a heading 2 tags. It's going to be for like section. If you have a section on your page, it can be your section 2. And there is a heading 3 tag which goes on subsection. So, and again, it goes by heading 3, heading 4, heading 5, heading 6. And it's help user to jump through the content. So whenever user jump, they can, just press H on the keyboard, especially for the screen reader, and they can jump through the heading. So the heading structure should look like, from the H1 to H6 by the art. Another important tag is a paragraph tag. This is the most common used tags in a PDF. It's going to be a lot of paragraph tags. You use for a normal text body. It should not be used for the heading, list, or table, or any important structure. So heading tag is just for if there is a paragraph or block of text, you can use, and it's going to be a lot of PDF paragraph tags in your document. A list tag. List tags is very important tag. When they're going to be a list type, there are two types of list. One is order list and one is unordered list. So when there's going to be a list, you're going to see a L tag, which is structure, is going to be L tag, then it's going to be L item tag, then going to be L body or bullet tag, and then going to be L body tag. So the list tags goes on the top, then it comes to LI tag, LBL tag, and L body. That's how it's going to be structured. An important thing the list tags does that tells the screen reader is, for example, there are 5 items in that list. So screen reader list announce the list contain 6 items or 7 items. So that's help the reader to understand how long is that list. Important tag is a figure tag. So figure tags is used for images, pie chart, graph, or anything non-text content. Is contain alternative text. You have to provide alternative text if there is a figure tags. Decorative image should not mark as correctly. For example, if there is a figure tag, you can right click on that figure tag, go on property, and put your alternative text for that figure tags. And figure tag should be a root tag. They should not be under any tag, and that helps the screen reader to understand what is that image or what is that figure is about. Important tags is a table tag. So table tag can be complicated. There are simple tables and complex tables. So when it comes to table, the table tag always will start with the table. Then it's going to be T row on the table, a table row we call it, and there's going to be TH is for table header cell. So all the tables should have header row and column row associated. So it's going to be TH and TH, and then there is a TD, which for data cell is going to be associated. So all the TD should be programmatically associated with their header row and column row. And it helps screen reader to navigate. They can jump to the table and understand, because when there's a person not able to see that table, they can use a screen reader and navigate through the table. And all the table structure tags help them to navigate through the tag. If there is no table tag, the person with using assistive technology won't be able to navigate through the table or understand that table. The important tag is a link tag. When there is a link on your page, you have to have a link tag. Is identify a clickable link. It should not be descriptive. It should have a descriptive name or text. Always avoid like click here, learn more, or go through these kind of text. When there is a important about the link tag should not be a parent tag. There should be always a P tag on that, and under that should be a link tag. Inside that link tag, a OBJ, object reference, that tells the screen reader you can navigate, or you can interact with that particular element, and always going to be that label of that example of that link. And that's how the link tag works, and it's help user to tell that this is a link, and tell the screen reader tells them to use your keyboard to interact with that link if they want to navigate through that link. Thank you so much for watching.